Okay, so this stream is definitely a little bit behind the actual.
Yeah, it looks like it, but there we go.
We are good to go now. Looks like doing a couple different approaches. Both started at Link's house, but Duke is just checking the chest and piecing out to Sanctuary. Actually, Flexy's doing the same. I wonder if that was Sankheart. Would have been nice.
Good old vanilla Sankheart.
Oh. And it's the well exits. They get easy access to Kakariko in this seed.
And that's a pretty good start. Kakariko has a lot of entrances to check, so you can get a lot of stuff out of the way right away.
Hookshot Cave in the Dual Cave entrance, always a fun one. Ooh, and Flexy, I was just about to say that usually the biggest hunt at the start of the game is looking for bombs in order to fully explore Kakariko, but Flexy found the usually the bombable hut in vanilla, but this has 4 bombs that are available every time you go into it, so free bombs everywhere.
Yeah, pretty good start there, and a pretty good choice to farm some bombs just to have them and not worry about them for a while.
Unfortunately, Duke went around the other direction first and has found a couple places he could use bombs for, but... Oh, Duke did find a sword, though.
Oh, but Flexy found the entrance to the escape, so...
Yeah. Escape is always in the fall-down spot where Sank is at.
Oh, right, that makes sense.
Down there and get the bow. Okay.
That's a very good start. The bow is kind of elusive sometimes.
Yeah, I found in my runs of this, usually the bow is one of the last items I find, but not this seed. Okay, let's see what's back in Moldorm Cave.
Bunch of loft, bunch of arrows, bunch of money.
More arrows. More money. Absolutely nothing.
Not too hype of a case.
Nope. It's like... Continue to look. Oh, and here is the dam. So as was explained a bit ago, the dam will... Once the dam is drained, it will stay permanently drained. So you can access Swamp whenever, and also the item at the dam. Looks like we're getting a little bit of stream issues with Flexy at the moment, but hopefully that'll get cleared up.
Some slight hiccups, nothing too bad. Flexy almost able to afford a B.
Definitely a lot less than the 100 rupees they would like to have to get the bottle merchant. But with Sanctuary being where it's at, it's pretty easy to go back and get that later. There we go, getting caught back up on Flexy here.
Yeah, it's still a bit laggy, but should hopefully clear up soon.
Another chess game. And then Duke finding the bomb room at the end of his routing.
Yeah, he's probably still happy about finding it. He can just go back if he hopefully remembers where he could have used the bombs before, so...
I don't think there actually was anywhere he needed him at that point, so... He managed to get one for the bombable hut, and...
Yeah, true. Flexy picking up the sword, so now they can both fight back finally.
Yep. Looks like Duke is going to opt to check the area over here. Not going to check and see what the item is, but that's the thieves' hideout, for usually in the forest.
And another shop. There's a lot of shops around in this game.
Oh yeah, you never realize how many shops and fortune tellers there are until you do entrance randomizer. Then they're everywhere.
Yeah, I've noticed that watching the race yesterday. It's really kind of amazing.
Oh, Blind's hut at the library.
That's also a very good find, and since he got the bombs earlier, he can check everything in here.
Yep.
Let's see if it's a little better than the mini Moldorm cave you found.
So far, it's exactly the same. Hey, new
Oh, that's a good one to have. And hookshot.
Way hyper than the other, than Moldorm.
Absolutely.
Found a little bit of rupees here too.
Oh, there he goes. Now we can check the bottle merchant.
Yep, I imagine at some point he'll probably go bottle merchant and escape.
I don't think either of them have checked the map yet, have they? Is it even a thing in ER?
I personally don't do it as often because don't really know what dungeon you're gonna find, and then you just listen to the music by the time you find it.
Yeah, that's probably the better way to go about it.
Yeah, I'll usually check in Dark World, but White One I rarely do. And 5 rupees at the risk.
Not exactly worth it.
Ooh, I don't think Duke checked that one building on the right, though. I might have missed it, but... Hey, so having opened the dam, it's a good idea to come down this direction.
Oh, look!
With boots!
Ooh!
Very good
Those
idea
are
to come
really
this
good
direction.
to have. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Getting boots this early on really speeds things up. They don't save that much time overall, but it just feels a lot better to play with boots than having to walk everywhere.
It's nice to have. Especially if you've run to places like the library. I think he's gonna actually go over to the desert area first. Interesting. Don't see this very often, especially without book or gloves. Oh, but he runs into Hype Cave.
Yeah, I got rewarded with a Hype Cave. Let's see if it's actually hype.
Well, Zora money?
Yeah, it's Zora money, that's what I was thinking. It's not really that great, but it's rich.
Hey, check Agnes Cave. Which is nothing. Gonna check the desert ledge over here, looks like it.
Decides not to get a fortune.
More rupees. We're gonna sync up the streams now that Flexy's not dropping as many frames here. Flexy getting the bottle merchant, which is just some bombs. And unfortunately, Flexy isn't taking the South Shore route, is instead going this way.
Oh, decides to turn around though.
He remembered Hookshot, because he has Hookshot, he can do Hookshot Cave.
Let's see what Hookshot Cave has to offer today.
Some red rupees. Hey, Master Sword.
The Master Sword, finally.
And a bottle.
Master Sword not only good for the damage upgrade, but it's also a slight bit longer than the Fighter Sword, so it makes just hitting people easier.
Also nice to have a bottle in case you run into the sick kid.
Well, if yesterday's race is anything to go by, the sick kid is a very important part of this entrance randomizer.
Yep. Well, there's the smith. And Duke found the chicken hut but didn't have any bombs left.
I was wondering earlier why he didn't go back into the hut and farm more than 4 bombs.
Yeah, I was wondering that too, actually.
kind of come back to bite him in the butt, but he'll probably run into some more bombs. Oh,
Nope.
look, there's Hammer in the library.
Hammer in the library and blue mail in the grove. Well, not grove, but the woods. I think it was Batcave in the fall spot as well.
Oh, that's a good thing to remember. You never know what Batman holds.
Yep. I think Flexy's opting to pick up the piece of heart here.
Yeah, it's not the greatest random player. That's something I would have probably done.
Yeah, survivability definitely tends to be a problem sometimes if you run into some of the more difficult dungeons early. Whoops. Duke got spin speed, but fell off the cliff there.
So we're gonna get our first dungeon check. Let's see where Eastern leads us. And it's Feast Town.
And despite not being over at Eastern, Flexi found Sazrella. I think that was up by Lumberjack Cave. Lumberjack Hut. And it holds a cape.
Yeah, nice item to have. Not too useful, but definitely saved the blind fight or two for me.
Duke is probably definitely happy to see Thieves Town here, though, having the hammer in hand.
Yeah, that's really a practical thing here. Having the hammer and finding Thieves Town, you can basically full clear it. It's a little bit scary with green mail sometimes. Everything does pretty much 2 hearts of damage.
Yeah, boots definitely help a lot, though.
He also picked up his first lift upgrade, which is a very good thing to have.
Flexi found Ganon's tower. Let's see if that was Sanctuary or the other spot. It was Sanctuary. So another Sanctuary Ganon.
How does he get in there, I wonder?
There's the pushable grave behind the white rocks there.
No, I was talking about Ganon.
Oh, sorry.
No problem. Duke getting a pretty good hellway, but it's a little bit nicked there in the end.
Yeah. Coming up with probably the scariest part of Thieves Town for me. These grasshoppers. Because of that.
Oh boy. Why did he pull that?
Was this on purpose? Maybe trying to farm some hearts? Oh, that grasshopper, though.
So,
Oh,
oh boy. Since he entered from the light world, shouldn't they be, like, grasshopper
oh, that's right, they're
rats?
basically rats, yeah. I was wondering why he didn't die right there. They do a lot less damage. Oh, Flexi found the hammer but doesn't have the boots yet.
Oh, that's unfortunate, but that's definitely a spot to mark for later. Oh, Duke bites in here.
To death.
That sucks.
At least he managed to get the bomb off before he died. That'll help save a bit of time on the rerun.
Yeah, not the worst death. At least the crickets were nice to him, or the rats, or the crabs. So Flexi's making his way also to Thieves Town.
Yep.
With blue mail in tow, which makes it significantly less scary, but he doesn't have any boots, so...
No boots and no hammer, though.
Oh yeah, the hammer.
I mean, I don't remember what items, dungeon items Duke has, but I'm pretty sure he has at least one.
Oh, whoops, my apologies. Lexi Bunny is a girl. I shouldn't call her him all the time.
Sorry. Was not aware either. Hey, unfortunately, Duke is just not having the best of times with...
If only he had also picked up the Master Sword.
Yeah, because you do have to deal with the lift room, since you have to actually kill everything in there to get through.
How the hell are they giving him more trouble?
Ooh. Ah!
Oh boy.
A lot of trouble. Uh-oh. Okay, made it safely through there.
Trolled by Patrick.
Trying not to get sniped. Oof. Managed to traverse it.
Alright, I think he's out of the worst, at least.
Yep, he has the hammer for this. Oh, he has the gloves, that's right. I thought the gloves were early on.
Yeah, thankfully he doesn't have to walk through that one terrible room with the jelly and all the conveyor belts. That room has cost me so much nerves.
I'm surprised he's not getting the other heart here.
I'm surprised he didn't just dash out.
Being a little careful with his low hearts, I think.
Yeah, probably not the worst idea.
Only a map in there. Fortunately for Flexi, she's not going to get punished by not having the hammer here.
Yeah, that's a good thing. So we've had a bomb upgrade and the glove so far. I don't think we've found anything else in here, have we?
I mean, with hammer and gloves, they can go in Dark World now without much issue, really.
Yeah, that's true.
Open. There's a lot of different places they can go right now. Go up Death Mountain. They could go over to the 5 flute spot and check Pot out.
Ooh.
Okay, ooh, that laser snipe. Oh, this is close.
This blind fight is really clenty.
Oh
no. Re-entering the blind fight is always kind of a not very nice thing to do because blind's already there, so you can't position yourself or anything.
Yeah, you can't do the scripted fight. And Flexi's doing blind as well now, so...
See how Flexi does.
Have some...
Oh! Already having some trouble here.
We got the first one, but...
Oh, rip Flexi.
Ugh. Both of our players having issues with blind. Could definitely be a tough fight at lower hearts. And no defensive items.
Yeah, I'm really not a fan of this fight at all.
Okay, with 2 hearts. Missed the laser, thank goodness. Oh, no. It was so close.
I guess Flexi decided to leave blind for later.
Did not want anything to do with it. Looks like Duke's gonna do the same.
Yeah, they're both leaving now with their lift upgrades.
Flexi, unfortunately, doesn't have the hammer.
Yeah, would have been a nice Dark World portal there. I'm thinking Duke is going there, maybe? Probably checks the same cave first, but then might take a trip to the Dark World. Nope, decides to save and quit.
Nope. Hurry up.
Flexi finally getting her boots. Should speed her up significantly.
Looks like Duke is gonna do his cleanup over here. Do escape.
Oh, we got a quick map check from Flexi. I didn't pay enough attention though. I only saw the desert as crystal number 2. Oh, perfect.
Looks like Hera is a pendant, and both Eastern and Desert are crystals. Flexi picked up her boots though, so that'll help.
And she's grabbing the hammer now. Remembered where it was.
Nah, she's gonna go over to 5 and... Oh, she's gonna go back and try Thieves Town again.
Yeah, she probably wants to check the big chest. I'm not sure if she wants to fight blind again.
It's like Duke forgot about the... Duke is just running past the hookshot cave.
Uh-oh. Decides to check the back cave, see where that leads.
Just bombs.
Yeah, sadly not too great, but he was missing bombs earlier, so...
Oh, Flexi's going to go check the big chest. Oh no.
That's kind of unfortunate. I mean, it's understandable now that she's got the hammer, but we already know that it's only got a boring map.
Yep. So Duke is going to go check all the locations that Flexi checked earlier.
Flexi trying to survive with half a heart here. Shouldn't have too many problems unless she gets snapped in the back by a fireball or something.
I recall there was a cape, yep.
So, do you think Flexi will just go back out and leave blind still?
Like taking a purpose death, so... I would probably kill blind, and that's what she's going to do.
Yeah, looks like she's going right back to blind.
Oof.
Ooh. Oh boy, what's happening? Is she doing another death warp?
I think she took a couple hits and then just decided to do another death warp.
Yeah, probably not the worst idea, instead of trying to fight blind and then die in like the last phase or something.
Yep. It's like Duke's finally making his way over to his blue mail.
There we go, some new clothes. Sweet banana hat.
Duke falling straight down into Batcave. Very risky proposition, because as was mentioned before, he has not found Ganon's tower or Ganon yet, so he could have just fallen into Ganon and had to save out.
Well, Flexi's still having some problems here. Taking her green
like she's going to use the cape to try to finish this out.
Yeah, not the worst idea. Better than having to refight him again.
Hopefully he has enough magic, though. Uh-oh. It's not good.
Uh-oh. It's gonna be close. One more hit.
Else. Oh,
no. that's a rough one. Now she's out of magic again.
Oh, that's right. That's what Duke is missing out of Hookshot Cave. He's missing the Master Sword is in Hookshot Cave, which is in the double-ended house in Kakariko.
Oh, right, I remember. Actually picking up an extra heart, not the worst idea. There's another one right before the blind fight, so she should be on full health this time.
No backup cape, though.
Oh yeah, the sword beams, they're really helpful.
Yeah, sword beams will help.
Right, 2 phases down, no hit so far. Looking good. Oh, jinxed it. Oh, Flexi, what are you doing?
Flippers for Duke.
Oh, there we go.
It's like escape. Or the uncle exit was at the river. Though I did not see what was the item at blind. The bug net. Oh my.
Well, at least I can kill Aga now. Officially. Or Flexi can, I guess. Duke still has to go back to get his bug net.
With cape and a sword, it's formality, really, so... I wonder if Duke's gonna go check out Zora with the flippers in hand. Having the flippers is an extra spot to check as well.
Yeah, and he definitely has enough money, so looks like he's going there.
Yep. I'm surprised neither runner has gone to Dark World yet.
Yeah, me too. I was really thinking they would after Eastern, or East Town, I guess.
Yeah.
Keep checking the new spot on this logic, the Waterfall Ferry. Turns out to just be another shop.
One of many. As Flexi finds one of the many fortune tellers. It's like rupees on the Zora ledge. So what's your prediction for Zora?
I think Zora's not going to have anything useful. That's my usual experience with that fish man.
Seemed to be everything time I've come up here. I'm gonna go with just the 50 rupee refund. Or just 20.
Some life lessons.
Yep. Let's see, Flexi's finding a shop down by Ice Rod Cave. A bandit. And another shop.
Oh, there's so many shops.
A large waste of time. Hey, you never know when you have to buy a bomb. Potion.
Yeah, that is true. Lexi decides to fake look here.
Oh, Duke. Did the chicken glitch for a red rupee. It's like Flexi's just gonna check this cave here with the fake flippers. Yeah, it has an item in it. Nope.
Yeah, nothing too special, but...
It's like Duke is gonna get his revenge on Blind.
Yeah. I wonder, do you think he forgot Hookshot Cave completely? Or do you think he's just saving it for later?
I think he would have done it on his last trip over there, because he was standing right by it for a while. I think he just forgot. Which, all he's really losing out on is a weapon upgrade, but that can be pretty good difference between the Master Sword and Fighter Sword because of that extra reach you were talking about.
Yeah, I feel like the first weapon upgrade can be the most meaningful. I mean, who doesn't like having a butter sword, but finally getting that little reach upgrade and doing some decent damage to Dark World enemies is really helpful.
Definitely.
Keep trying to goat some more hearts out of these enemies.
This is actually anyone's first run to Hyrule Castle, and it turns out all it has is Turtle Rock, which they cannot do anything in, and Lumberjack Cave with rupees.
Keep making it to the last phase, though still a bit dangerous here.
Oh, one more hit. Oh, that cape.
Oh, that was a clutch cape, jeez.
And his reward is the bug net.
Absolutely worth it, as was said in the chat earlier.
Okay, so now both runners have their first crystal.
Lexi finally found the escape route, or rather, the uncle gets her flippers.
Uncle really wanted to go swimming. Unfortunately, he is stuck down in that sewer.
That's probably why he's stuck there in the first place.
It's fair. Well, it looks like Duke is making his way to Village of Outcasts area.
Are we finally going to see the Dark World?
Is Flexi falling down into Ganon?
Yeah, she is. Hasn't she been here before? Or was that you?
I'm like, you can't beat that yet. Don't try that.
Gotta get at least one hit in on that pig.
Missing quite a few things. Like 6 crystals.
Nah, details.
Okay, so Duke has given us our first look at Dark World.
Finds a lone bandit in the chess game.
Looks like Flexi might be making her way up to Death Mountain in these Bonkarog.
Finds the Gina's cave. Let's see what he hides today.
If I recall, there wasn't anything in from when Duke.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything special yet. Just a little love.
Just a little love. Duke finding yet another chest. Deciding he'd rather have some bombs.
Can't ever have too many bombs. So now he locked himself out of the digging game. For now, at least.
Sounds like he found Pendant Hera. Probably worth going a quick look through, seeing if he can find an item or two.
Yeah, Hera's pretty quick to check, so even if it's pendant, it's probably worth it to check out to see if it's hiding any worthwhile items.
Yep. It's like Flexi found Spyro Cave on the way up to Death Mountain.
Sadly, just gets a bunch of free bombs for it.
Useful to have up here.
Oh, here's Ice Rock Cave.
Yeah, the wrong half of it, though.
No.
Yeah, the Ice Rock Cave is actually decoupled since you can't really get to either side from the other, so...
Oh, I didn't know that. That's good to know.
So both entrances could be completely apart from each other.
Duke finds a piece of heart, so that only leaves one more item in here.
There's the key, so it's either on Moldorm or down in the basement. Flexi doing the always frustrating run-through of Death Mountain.
Yeah, hasn't found anything too useful yet. Let's hope that Moldorn doesn't troll Duke as much as Blinded. Only one more to go. Oh!
There we go. The always annoying Hammer Moldorn.
It's 50 rupees for his trouble. Almost back into the digging game.
Fortunately, nothing out of this. Flexi finding the other entrance to this. This is exactly what I did my first time through here. Fall down that hole. It was not a good time. This is one of those places you will never visit in a regular randomizer or even in vanilla, I believe. But this cave does have 2 exits.
Is she doing the same way around again? Or am I imagining?
Yeah, she fell down the hole. There's a couple holes at the bottom here that will send you back to the beginning, to the other entrance.
Oh, there we go.
And it put her on West DM, so now she can hopefully get the old man going.
No lamp yet, but it doesn't really matter too much. The old man dark room isn't too bad.
Duke checking this house that I will never forget ever. Because the first time I did an entrance rando, I didn't know it existed and it had the mirror, which was required.
Oh boy, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, Flexi found some dark cave.
Two dark caves here, one in the old man hideout and one in where the old man would usually be found. I have no idea which one is which though.
Yeah, without sound, I couldn't really tell. It sounded like she tried to go forward and didn't jump down a hole, so at least it wasn't the entrance to the old man cave.
I'm surprised she's not holding out her sword. That's usually my way of navigating anything that's dark. But
May not be used to navigating the dark caves in here. Another dark cave.
Lots of dark caves up here on Death Mountain.
Yeah. If you're not comfortable with them, that can definitely be an issue. There's a bottle.
I don't think either of them have run into Sick Kit yet, but bottle is still good to have. And
Yeah,
the bottle
Flexi already has one, so...
Oh yeah, she does, of course.
There's
earlier.
Fortunately not the item part of it. Yeah, I believe that bottle was also in Hookshot Cave.
Oh, you're right. Well, she got a smooch at least and refilled her heart. She was down to half a heart, so that was useful. Even if she didn't get an item out of it.
Yep, now she's really hoping to find the entrance to the right side, or to the top of Death Mountain here. Which I'm gonna guess at this point, well, she found up all the dark entrances, so... It's either in the... It's probably in the spot you can't get to behind the heavy rocks.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Looks like he's going the way of the desert now.
Yeah, and Duke is, I think, a little lost.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure where he's going. Oh, there's a mushroom. I don't think Duke checked that cave under the rock when he was here last time. He might be going for it right now. And
Yeah.
he is.
Flexi actually just finished that herself. I was
A
really
little
wondering
high
what Duke
five.
was, didn't see what it was. Oh, it was a mushroom. Interesting. I don't believe they've found the witch's hut yet either.
No, I don't think I've seen that yet. can turn in the mushroom, but they'll have to wait for the reward, whatever it might be. Now, I'm assuming Flexi, with all the money that she just found, is gonna check out Zora. Maybe not right away, but at some point soon.
Unfortunately, fruitless trip, but very possible.
Only a red rupee on the desert ledge, nothing too fancy.
And Duke is gonna find his plethora of shops over here.
Maybe we can rename this area to Shopping Mall.
It's basically a shopping mall.
I agree with the chat though. It seems like Flexi should really start going into Dark World and check out some stuff there.
Yeah, I'm starting to be worried she actually doesn't know that she can go to Dark World. I'm also surprised I haven't seen more Dark World from Duke, though.
Yeah, it's true, they're both kind of neglecting Dark World a little bit right now. I guess they're trying to finish up the Light World as much as they can before they go.
Yeah. Flexi does get a chance to turn in her mushroom, though.
Duke's gonna check out the hobo. While Flexi makes her trip up to Zora to get some life lessons for herself.
Yep. And just some bombs from the hobo.
Hobo with bombs? That sounds dangerous.
He's only under a bridge, it's fine.
Yeah, is it though?
Probably. Probably fine.
Alright.
Okay, so Flexi gonna find her life lessons. The nice, cool 20 rupee refund.
Pay 500, get 20 back. Seems pretty fair to me. Looks like Duke is gonna take a quick trip to Skullwoods here.
Yep, so as it stands right now, our runners are kind of still searching a lot of the overworld for items. Both of them have explored most of overworld, or most of the light world overworld, and are just now getting into the dark world. Duke is slightly ahead exploration-wise, since he got the boots a bit earlier. But he also has missed weapon upgrade in Hookshot Cave.
Yeah, and at this point, I think it's kind of safe to say that he forgot about the Hookshot Cave. So,
I'd call that a pretty solid bet.
Yeah, we'll see if that doesn't come back to bite him in the butt at some point. Just high-fiving some spikes.
A map and a bunch of keys.
Yeah, nothing fancy so far.
Open and drop them out by... I hate when that entrance is there for Skullwoods. You kind of run all the way around and hope to find... And you can actually trap you back here, too.
Yeah, if you're unlucky, you'll get stuck in a loop.
Like this, actually.
Yep. It's gonna open up the way to the big chest key, to the big key chest, but I don't think he has a big key yet.
Nope. Flexi about to find the same issue. Hey, we got some sync happening right now.
Some high fives going on.
Flexi again, like, not believing that she's stuck back here. Neither of them really believing it.
I think they're both pretty annoyed by that. Lexi decides to save and quit out, which is probably the best idea, and Duke gets kind of forced to save and quit out.
Yeah, he gets save and quit out the hard way.
Let's call it RNG manipulation.
Definitely. It's like, we're gonna split up a bit again here. Duke has already checked out the Village of Outcasts, and Flexi hasn't. So she might go and check the other entrance of Skullwoods, just that chest in there.
Yeah. She's going down to the Village of Outcasts. Decides to leave Skullwoods alone for now.
Yeah, which is fair. There's only the one chest, and it could send you on a nice wild goose chase for the big key.
Yeah, probably a better idea to come back here when you have the fire rod and can actually do something meaningful.
Yep. Looks like Duke is gonna check the Dark World shopping mall.
Oh, I like that we already established that now.
I like it. It's cool. It's accurate enough.
If it's like 2 shops or 3 shops again, I'm gonna go insane.
I don't know if there's that many shops left, but then again...
Oh, that's
Fairy is basically a shopping mall.
Yeah, pretty much.
More fairies.
Some more fairies, jeez. And another fairy, what? I guess this is the recreational area of the shopping mall.
It's the relaxation area.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna hit either this pool here or... Yep. Meanwhile, Flexi found Hera in TT, the TT spot, and then is going to go on that glorious waste of time.
Yeah, sadly we already know that the best she can get here is 50 rupees. But at least she doesn't have to go back down to the basement after she kills Moldorm.
Hey, waterfall chests. Cool to see, even if they didn't have anything useful.
Yeah, nice to see the new location. Would have been nice if it actually had something. Lexi decides to kill Moldorm with a sword instead of the hammer. I suppose Master Sword spins do tempered sword damage, right?
Roughly, I believe. I believe it's 3, yeah, it's 3 spins, so...
So just as good as the hammer, only with a better hit.
Oh! Duke finds the fire rod.
Look at that. Do you think he'll go right back to Skullwoods?
I could see him doing it. That sure looks like where he's going. This will let him check that last chest in there, and also open up and see what's in the backside of Skull.
Also a very convenient spot for him to have Sanctuary spit him out in Kakariko.
Yeah, that's one of the best Sanctuary spots, really. Especially on a seed like this where you don't have flute or titan mitts.
Yeah, it's always annoying having to walk around that big dark rock there and hammering down the packs instead of just going straight up.
Looks like Flexy's gonna go down and check out the digging game, which we haven't seen yet.
Let's see if Alec Baldwin is hiding anything today.
Oh, Mimic Cave.
Lexi does have a bow, but she decides not to use it.
Only 5 rupees behind Mimic Cave.
Oh, that was really bad.
I hate this room that Duke's going through right now.
Yeah, me too. Without Samaria, it's a real pain in the butt. Especially the Wallmaster can really troll you if you don't stop pulling the statue while he comes down.
It looks like just a 20 rupee on the 4th dig for Flexi. And only a compass in that chest. So, back of Swamp, or of Skull has big key, an item, and then the big chest has the other item.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. On the plus side, at least it's a crystal, so it's not a complete waste to go kill Mothula.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, did Duke get... Was that actually the big key and I just saw it?
No,
Oh, no, he's going to the back. Right, never mind.
There you go. I bet Duke really wishes he had a sword upgrade by now.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. So we got... Oh, Ganon's Tower. Wow, this is huge.
Ganon's Tower has a substantial amount of chests to check, so he could come out of this with a lot of stuff.
He can check all the left side and gets a nice refill. And powder.
Oh dear.
Place your bets for Big Key now, guys, since we're here. It's not the first 2.
Oh! Those guesses in quick. Oh, look at that.
Ganon's Tower being its typical filled with everything self.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Flexi is found eastern. In, I believe that was Swamp's place. And it's actually completable for her, so she'll at least get the... be able to clear this while she's here.
Yeah, she only really has to deal with one dark room that's relatively easy, and the second one can be a bit of a pain if you don't have Fire Rod, but it's still really easily doable if you get a bit of practice in.
Yep. Duke just leaving a chest behind, because why not?
Yeah, that's a bit surprising.
Sure hope that wasn't anything important.
He's already forgot about the Hooksha Cave, at least I think he has, so this could be really unfortunate for him.
It's a bold move. We'll see if it pays out.
Flexi finds her second sword upgrade, so she now is tempered.
Oh, nice. Flexi's navigating through the right side of EP in the dark.
Yeah, well, Duke lets himself be pushed forward by a fire bar and losing almost all of his health.
Yeah, at least there's a nice heart at the end.
Let's see what Render Room has to offer.
Not sword upgrades, probably.
Probably not. mean, there's one still missing, right? So
True.
could get lucky.
That was probably the worst rando room I've seen in a while.
Yeah, that was absolutely useless.
Both map and compass.
Flexi decides to grab a fairy, put one in a bottle, take the other one for herself. You know, I've always kind of wondered, do you think Link eats the fairies when he catches them?
I'd hope not, but I don't know. This game can be dark sometimes.
I kind of feel like
Case in point. Flexi's in the dark right now. Huh?
Hi-oh! I get it.
Chat's gonna hate me for that one.
Here's Bob. He sadly had to die because his little torch was fighting the Titansmith.
See if Duke remembers where the Batman is too. Checks that later.
Oh yeah, since you got the power now. Okay, that arrow was a little bit weird.
I don't think he's found Big Key yet though, has he? So it might not be able to finish T if it's right side.
Oh yeah, that's true. I don't think he's had it yet. Oh, there's the book. That's a good one to have.
A good find as well. So it looks like he's not going to be able to continue unless the big key happens to be in that one chest he skipped.
Oh, that will be so painful if it's actually in that one chest that he skipped.
We'll have to remember that for later.
So while Duke finished his Ice Armos fight, Flexi's just about to enter the first normal Armos fight, I guess.
It's like Duke is going to take his book and run over to see if it's Desert or Hyrule over here, both of which will probably be happy sights to see.
Doesn't check the ledge first. I don't remember if he checked it earlier, but we know it's only 20 rupees, so not a big loss.
Yep. Flexi got an item. Or something. I'm not even sure what it was.
Oh yeah, I wasn't paying attention either. Oops.
It clipped, or the frames dropped, so...
Oh. So Desert turns out to be just Desert.
Vanilla Desert, so which means Hyrule is up on Turtle Rock again. It looks like we had a map check earlier, so our other two pendants are Pod with the green one and Misery Mire. Ooh, Skull is 5 or 6 as well.
Oh, Flexi finds the Spike Cave. Looks to be going for it. She does have the cape.
Yep.
And I think I saw a fairy in one of her bottles that she picked up earlier, so
yep.
Even if things go south super bad, she should be fine. Only get some law for her effort, though.
It's gonna save and quit out instead of going back in. Duke finds Quake at the Desert.
The first medallion would find this seed.
Yep.
Looks like Flexi had enough of the Light World too, and is gonna go check out some more Dark World stuff.
wonder where she's going from here. Maybe she hasn't checked Dark World Link's house and stuff yet. Yeah, looks like the case. I don't know.
She might be going to Pod, though she's not obviously right now, so.
I don't think either player has checked the pyramid yet.
Oh, that's true. That's another thing that I can easily check. Looks like Flexy's going there right now.
In fact, she is. Just 300 rupees.
More money.
Ooh, she was almost going to go up and get her fire rod, unfortunately. Decided against it.
Yeah, it seems like she wants to check out Pod first. And the caves over here.
There are more chests occasions over here. Oh, or she wants to go down and check Dark Shopping Mall.
And we'll visit to the relaxation area.
Hang out with the fairies. Hopefully she also remembers the whirlpool there. Which might have been why she turned around.
Yeah, possibly.
I do like this routing through here, though. I think this is solid routing.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. It's like a pretty out of the way area to check, and you get most of it out of the way right away. And the pool really helps to get you back into something that's not super out of the way.
I did not see what the other item out of desert was.
Yeah, I wasn't paying too much attention either, though. I don't think it was anything of importance looking at the tracker.
Yeah. Looks like she's swimming all the way back to pod area.
Yeah, looks like it. Let's hope she decides to go up to, what's his name? Quakefish.
Catfish, Quakefish, yeah.
Catfish, there we go.
So you're gonna do some cleanup nowadays, the Titan knits. The hammer pegs. Nearly perfect hammer pegs.
Pretty good.
And another
finds yet another shop. Duke's probably gonna go and check out the digging game now, I guess.
Yep. This room, digging cave, and Stumpy. That's right, Mimic Cave.
Oh yeah, well, right. It had all of 5 rupees in it.
Okay, Flexi turned into the bunny. What dungeon is this? Ice Palace. Does not have the fire rod yet, or any magic, so.
Duke doesn't care for the 20 bucks from the digging game. Just leaves right away without picking it up.
I can't say I blame him. It's not really much to spend money on at this point outside of, I think, chest game and pod.
Yeah, I think those are the only two money spenders he has left anymore. And he has exactly the right amount to pay for both, so...
Yep. There we go, now Flexy's heading up to Catfish.
He's actually short 7 rupees.
Oh, I'm sure he'll manage to find some by the time he gets there.
Yeah, probably.
And here's chess game. He gets 11 arrows.
Validation arrow.
Not quite hype cave.
Yep, not very mildly enthusiastic cave, I guess. Flexi finally picking up a fire rod, as you said.
Yep. Wonder if she'll make her way over to Ganon's tower slash... Duke really didn't like those moles. Or whatever those... What are those coming out of those holes there?
You know, that's a really good question. I've wondered about that, too. Oh, I just noticed. Where did Duke pick up half magic?
It was also in Ganon's tower.
Oh, right.
We found mitts, half magic book. I think there was one other thing, maybe not. Powder. Powder was also there.
Oh, powder, right.
Still no sign of mirror, though it's not really a required item.
Yeah, but very helpful to have either way. I'm sure they're both missing it right now. We're also getting confirmation from chat that there are indeed moles. Bad
They are
moles,
indeed
to be
moles.
specific.
Okay. Bad moles. Bad moles. Very bad moles.
And that's why you have to hammer them in the face.
Exactly. Also, one thing that they are missing that's, I think, pretty much assured to be, well, not necessarily required, but is the lantern.
Yeah, not necessarily required if you're really comfortable doing dark rooms, but I personally am absolutely not.
I guess the game logic would have it required for EP at the very least.
Yeah, that's true.
Lexi found Mire Shed. I have no idea what was in it, but she found it.
Yeah, she opened 2 chests and stuff was in there.
Can't have been as bad as one seed where if I saw a green rupee and a single arrow.
Oh boy.
That might have been the race the other day, actually. It's like nothing on top of backwards bumper cave on bumper cave.
That's really confusing.
Nothing up there though, so she didn't bother. And now Duke is gonna run into Pod without having... How much is that? Is that 5? 3?
Yeah, I think 3.
Just enough. Of course he's gonna find this with also no magic.
Very unfortunate, but
Still no magic.
tried. Some frustrated slashes there, and has to leave again, unfortunately.
And that's really the biggest... That's another huge disadvantage, actually, from the not going into Hookshot Cave. Because that did have a green potion in it.
That is true. I really do hope that it, I don't know, just comes back to him magically at some point. It's not the worst, since we know that Eastern Palace Big Chest has another sword upgrade for him, but he's really been duking it out with the fighter sword so far.
I see what you did there. Yeah, at this point it's been so long, he definitely doesn't remember, and probably won't remember even if he realizes he hasn't seen a hookshot cave.
Yeah, I think it's pretty fair to say that he won't go back to it. Flexi doing our favorite room. He's only gonna get a compass if I remember right.
I believe you're correct. Yep. Now Duke is going somewhere. I'm not actually sure where he's going.
Has he checked Stumpy
Oh,
yet?
Flexi probably... Fortunately, Flexi trying to take a... I don't know if that was supposed to be on purpose death or not, but...
Yeah, I think she wanted to do a death warp, but at this point I think it would have been faster to just walk back out of the room.
Or just get grabbed by the Landmaster. Or the Wallmaster. Landmaster, that's definitely the wrong game. Okay.
Lord Q in chat brings up a good point. He says, "Can't wait for Flexi to check the chest in GT and then stream like so we can see it."
Oh, well, Duke did remember where the blacksmith was, because I sure didn't.
Well, that's pretty good.
Flexi having issues getting over to the west side. Oh, he doesn't have money to get the item. Oh no.
Oh yeah, you have to pay them 10 rupees, which I never realized until just a little while ago.
Well, he got one blue rupee drop. Hey!
Oh, there we go, yay.
Hookshot strats. For 10 arrows. Worth it.
Absolutely not worth it.
Yep, time for Flexi to find the big bounty that is Gan's Tower. Fortunately for her, she's not really going to be that far behind. Duke has been doing a lot of the cleanup that she's already done.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, but I don't think they're too far apart. Sadly, she also can't do the right side because she also doesn't have Samaria, but she got a lot of stuff out of this.
King's Doom has nothing. Oh.
Oh no, and she doesn't have her fairy anymore.
That's okay, she's not too deep in at least.
Yeah, that's true.
Like Duke is gonna return and check Batman with no magic. Don't know if he realizes this.
Oh, he's gonna be so mad once he gets down there.
Yep. There's Flexi's half magic.
Here comes the chest.
Let's see what the chest is. Just a piece of heart. Okay. So it looks like Big Key is on right side. So locked behind the Big King.
Yeah, that's very lucky for Duke.
What's not lucky for Duke is the whole trying to find... magic.
Yeah, he's not having much luck so far, sadly. Just more hearts.
More hearts. See, I want him to find magic because I really want to know what Batman has.
Yeah, me too. He's getting all the money that he doesn't want.
Duke also hasn't been up Death Mountain, so that's another advantage Flexi has.
That is true.
I would imagine he's been avoiding it because of the lack of lantern. But at a certain point, you just gotta do it.
Yeah, eventually you can't really escape it anymore. I'm not sure, does the entrance randomizer work by the same logic that never requires you to do dark rooms?
Yes, it does. It doesn't require you to finish the seed.
Oh, okay.
So lantern is somewhere that's been available.
Yeah, the question just is.
Here's the entrance Flexi wasn't able to get to, and it was in this.
Oh, that's a really good entrance to find.
Yep. This is an entrance that Flexi wasn't able to get to. I believe. Well, ice rod, so I'm gonna assume yes, she wasn't able to get to it.
Yeah.
This will probably also likely lead to the top of Death Mountain. Or at least one of the entrances.
It should, yeah. I don't think Flexi ever found an entrance that led to the top, did she?
It was behind the heavy rock, so she wasn't able to. And there's the lamp.
Oh man, a lamp, bottle, and red mail.
And silver.
Jeez.
That was a hype cave art. Duke more frustrated than he should be, I think. I think he might think he's further behind for not going up Death Mountain sooner.
Yeah, probably.
But that was a very hype cave. Still no Kane, or no Kane of Samaria. Yeah.
No Cane of Samaria and no flute. Though Flexi apparently picked up a flute that I missed somewhere.
Wait, Flexi has a flute?
According to the tracker, she does.
She does. That was... I'm gonna imagine that was one of the chests we couldn't see in Meyer Jed, or...
Oh yeah, that might be. I don't think she's activated yet. At least I haven't seen her flute anywhere yet. I don't think
she activated it yet either. Or it could have been, like, the Armos item or something, I don't know. There's quite a few items that I just couldn't see. We already know it wasn't in Skullwoods, Choria. So we haven't actually seen an item from there yet. Hey, Bombos and C-Shape House.
Alright, Flexi realizing the key must be on the right side, so out of GT she goes.
And then forgetting that she's trapped back here. Oh, and Ether. Ether is the entrance to Hyrule Castle, so while
that's painful.
Not technically required, probably. Possibly required.
Let's just hope it's not required. Or hope that it is required, depending on how trolly we're feeling.
Maybe Flexi did already activate her flute. Or she's just not wanting to do it. What's in here? Oh, last sword upgrade.
Finally, Duke gets a sword upgrade. I'm sure he's very happy about that.
Flexi will probably get that at some point.
Yeah, I would imagine.
She also has the mitts now and can get over to do that stuff pretty easily.
Also note is... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was to say, unfortunately, since the lantern's over there, she might avoid it until she gets the lantern.
Oh, that might be. I do hope she remembers that she couldn't get to that one cave.
Apparently, Village of Outcasts got transported over to Dark Death Mountain.
Yeah, why not? I mean...
I'm pretty sure it wasn't the race we were just watching have the Fat Fairy Bomb in the same spot.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, isn't that a repeat?
I think I had a seed recently as well that had the Witch's Hut there, and it ended up having the flute.
Oh man.
Why?
But that reminds me, we still haven't seen the Witch's Hut, have we? I think they both turned in their mushroom.
I believe you're correct, yeah. Could just be like Mimic Cave or something.
Oh god.
Eventually having to go get Ether to go into Hyrule Castle to get to the witch that has the Canis Maria or something.
Ah, that would be supremely trolly. Now I hope that happens.
I know, right? Meanwhile, acts like, this is like all of my races. What do you mean it's not going to happen here? It looks like they're all going to places the other has already gone. Duke finding the reverse bumper cave.
Yeah, so Flexi just doing her cleanup of desert.
Gotta get her first medallion finally.
I'm not quite sure where Duke is going.
Maybe he thought that was a drop-down point.
Sadly, that hookshot direction only works the other way.
Correct. I think he's pretty much done all of the overworld that he can at this point, too.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe he's gonna go back to Ice Palace now that he finally got magic again.
Yeah. Seems to be where he's heading.
It's also either Crystal 5 or 6, so since he found the bomb shop already, he might be trying to get that out of the way. Though we've yet to find the Skullwoods entrance.
Yep. Be interested to see if Flexi makes her way down to my area now, since she does have the flute.
Did we see which medallion Maya required to open?
I don't think she was there yet. And Duke doesn't have the flute, so...
True.
Where was Meyer Shed?
That's a good question.
Oh, Flexi got it, and I assume that's where she got the flute, but...
Yeah, I didn't see where she entered either.
Apparently the only person that knows this Choria. Oh, he doesn't even know. He, she. Sorry. I just kind of naturally assume one gender on the internet, usually.
Yeah, same here. Probably get in a lot of trouble for saying that, but whatever.
Yeah. So the current situation as it stands, Duke has checked a lot more places, well, not a lot more, but has checked more places than Flexi. And he also went to Ganon's Tower to get quite a few progression items first. But Flexi has found an important item in the flute that Duke has not.
Yeah, that's true.
And she's actually technically a crystal ahead now as well. And she is indeed going to go check Meyer now.
It seems like a pretty solid plan. She has all the requirements for it, except for the medallion, probably. But she can at least check the Meyer Shed entrance and then see where the Checkerboard Cave entrance leads.
Looks like it was Bombos, which Duke has, but I don't remember where he got it from.
I think it was in C-shaped house, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that sounds correct. Which was up on
wherever that entrance was. Yeah, that's...
Once again, enough frames drop I didn't even see what was in the graveyard cave.
And there's Sick Kid.
Wonder where Sick Kid's at. In the mire again. No ice rod this time.
Nope, this time he doesn't have anything too interesting.
Hey, ice rod cave. The right entrance is...
Yeah, this time we're on the right side.
Which is actually the left side, but...
As if entrance shuffle wasn't confusing enough.
Okay, where is Flexi going next?
Wouldn't say, probably gonna check out where the Ice Palace leads.
Yep. I don't think she's been to Hobo yet either. So
oh, that's true.
Oh, no. Not much for Duke out of Ice Palace yet.
Still
looks like
nothing.
Looks like he has both dungeon items and the big key already. So that's right. They are playing with Quick Swap. I feel like I shouldn't have not realized this, because I'm pretty sure I looked at this before the match even started.
Yeah, it's true. Me too. But I don't think they've used it before, unless we both didn't notice.
They've been using it so little that I just didn't even realize. Okay, what's Ice Palace? Ah, there's the back of Skull.
Well, finally, we're gonna find out what item Skullwoods is hiding.
It's a good find for Flexi.
Yeah, and she's pretty well equipped to fight Mothula. Mothula can be a bit of a terrible fight if you don't have the fire rod or anything good to protect yourself with.
Have to have at least fire rod, but with half magic, lots of everything. Yeah.
Yeah, she should be pretty fine. Though never underestimate the troll potential of Mothula.
That is true. Ice physics are hard.
I hate ice physics in any game ever.
At the very least, there is one guaranteed item in this dungeon area. Definitely having a little bit of issues with Mothra, though. There we go. It's just a rupee.
I think good so far.
Curious to see if she's gonna go for the big key in the chest here.
The chest that's left has to have the big key, right?
Yep. Looks like she is. Let's see how Duke does with Master Sword Cold Stare. Ooh. Missed the triple hit.
Still gets a decent amount of damage on the little cotton candies. He should hopefully be fine.
He does have red nails, so not too bad.
Yeah, that helps a lot.
Which I believe he actually got in Ice Palaces, didn't he?
It was in the Death Mountain Cave. Wasn't
Oh, that's
it?
right, it was in the Death
the
Mountain
silvers and stuff.
Yeah, that's the cave that had everything. That wasn't in
Yeah,
Jutsu.
the real hype cave. I don't think he got anything useful out of Ice Palace item-wise, but at least he gets another crystal.
Yep, got it out of the way relatively quickly. Duke is ahead, but I wouldn't put Flexi out of it right now.
Yeah, I don't think it's impossible for Flexi to catch up.
Yep, they both have one of the crystals for Fat Fairy location, which is going to be an interesting trip. Though I don't think they can actually do it yet, because they don't have a mirror. I don't believe... Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe you keep the bomb through save and quit. Only chest and stuff. Do you actually? Okay.
I'm not 100% sure either, to be honest, but I think you do.
It's still a long trip.
Yeah, not a very fun trip at all.
Okay, Flexi's gonna go do Ice Palace herself. Hey, Duke finally doing Batman for the Cane of Brian. It's the wrong killer cane.
Yeah, not the greatest thing to get after you have to look for magic for so long.
Especially when you really want the red cane.
So I guess Flexi's just gonna clean up Ice Palace now.
I think there was a heart in that chest.
Duke seems to... No, he's actually jumping in the water. I was gonna say he seems to be going back to the shopping mall, but he is not. He's gonna check out where Ice Palace leads and is gonna finally find the back entrance to Skullwoods himself.
Yep. I think 2 trips to the shopping mall is plenty in a run.
Oh, taking a quick think break. Almost gets nabbed by the wall master.
He just really doesn't like that wall master. He just didn't have to worry about it on that room.
Decides to save as much magic as possible for Mothio. I can't really blame him.
Ooh. Ack wants the trolley place of Red Cane in the big chest of Skullwoods, which they have to backtrack for.
Oh, Ack. Don't be so mean. Alright, looks like Duke is having a really quick and clean Mothula fight here.
Yep.
Gets his 20 rupee reward and another crystal. He could theoretically go for the Fat Fairy now.
Yes, he can. Curious if he's going to try that. That was a really good Mothula fight. And a really good bomb jump from Flexi.
Will you say it was the quickest of Mothula fights?
I don't know if I'd go that far.
Yeah, probably not.
It's definitely quicker than the Mothula fights we just saw, though.
Blame Willard indeed. I can always get behind that.
It's like, both of our players got turned into bunnies at the... whatever room this is. I don't know what's the H room, I guess? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what that's called. I like H room.
I don't know, it looks like an H. Call it the C house, why not call it the H room?
Yeah, it makes sense. Alright, looks like Duke is the first to backtrack to Skullwoods and check out the big chest there.
Well, I guess we'll see pretty quickly if that prediction's correct. They still haven't found the witch's hut yet either, so it should be interesting.
Yeah, I'm still really curious what she holds. It's probably gonna be like a hard piece or 5 rupees or something stupid.
I'd be interested to see if ether comes out of this chest here.
Oh yeah, they still need that too.
Nope, just a red meringue.
It's a red thing, but not the right red thing.
So what do they have left to check? Duke still has to go find his flute. And do EP, which has, I believe, another sword upgrade.
Yep.
Outside of that, I believe they can get to the Hera area, so whatever dungeon is at Hera entrant quite possibly have what they're missing. That could very well be like Swamp Palace or something, and...
Yeah, that's true. I don't think either of them have been to Hera yet. Oh, Uck brings up a good point here. The ether tablet hasn't been checked yet.
Yeah, neither of them have been up to that area, so... I believe both of them are... Duke went to Dark World and went up to the top of Death Mountain that direction. And Flexi was unable to get to the top in either direction the first time she was up there.
Yeah, that's true.
Duke thinking about if he wants to do EP or not, and deciding she might as well.
Yeah, it's relatively quick and an easy dungeon, I think. It's probably a good decision. I mean, we know it's a good decision, but...
It's a crystal. It's always a good decision when you can complete a crystal dungeon, really.
Yeah, exactly. If you can complete it, do it. That's my philosophy on that.
I agree.
If he had the mirror, he could check the Bombo's tablet, but sadly they're both still missing the mirror.
Yep.
Flixie living up to her name and trying to catch as many bunny beams as she can.
Some fairy for herself to make sure the cold stare fight goes okay. She doesn't have a Bombos, but she does have half magic, so shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, and she's got a sword upgrade over Duke, so she'll have a significantly easier time just spinning the little clouds.
Okay, she's gonna go with the fire rod strat anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really blame her. It's much easier.
Good fight though. Good cold stare fight.
Yeah, really quick and clean fight there.
So hopefully Flexi makes her way back up to Death Mountain here soon.
Yeah, I think that will probably be her best play. Let's hope she chooses that spot for her respawn. Oh wait, I forgot they haven't brought back the old man yet.
So she's going back to Dark World for... she's probably going to go get the item out of the big chest as well. For Red Moon.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Well, maybe not.
Trying to think of what she hasn't done in this area yet.
I'm wondering, I think she checked pretty much everything, hasn't she?
Pretty sure she's done Digging Game.
Yeah, she definitely did the digging game. Looks like she's not quite sure what to do either.
Maybe she's thinking of checking south of Grove and forgot she didn't have the mirror.
Yeah, that might be it.
Yeah, she's definitely not sure where to go.
Yeah, I'm not happy with the respawn spots. Keep picking up his Eastern Palace crystal here.
Looks like she might actually be making her way to Death Mountain.
Yep, sure looks like it.
Yep. Well, this puts her right on the right side, so she'll be able to go right into that entrance she wasn't able to.
And she'll be very happy to see what she finds in there.
This is probably the most times you'll see people go through Spiral Cave in a given playthrough. Okay.
I hate those tektites.
Looks like Duke is actually following her up as well. Trying to get to the top of Light World.
Yeah, he probably wants to check out Hera.
Yep. Flexi found the 5-chest cave, or 7-chest cave.
Gonna get some sweet upgrades in here.
Pick up
Sugar lamb.
mail, the cave of plenty. And also
some
bombs.
silver Get really mad at that bedrock there, blocking his way. Can't blame him.
Tried to do a bomb jump. I think she could just jump down here and get back up there, though. I forget where this came out, but yeah, this puts her right there, basically.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
I don't think Duke went out that other entrance. Or the other exit. Oh, nope, she's gonna go to Dark World. Oh. Nope, she's gonna go out the other entrance. Which I believe this is the only exit left that could go up to top of Death Mountain in Light World. Yep.
There she is.
Looks like just a heart on the thing.
It looks like Duke found the old man, though, finally.
Yep. That's also an item where an item could be. So, Old Man or Ether Tablet. Do either have items?
Looks like we're gonna get to check them out almost soon.
Oh, not the old man.
Nope, you only got $5 for all your trouble.
And not the Ether Tablet. So, at this point, it's probably in this dungeon right here.
Yeah, it kinda has to be, really.
Which is, of course, Swamp.
Yeah, what else would it be?
With its 6 items.
6 items, kind of annoying to full clear, but not the worst.
Yeah, Ak has an interesting prediction here with the mirror found in Swamp here, with the cane actually being somewhere in the back of Turtle Rock. Because with mirror, that actually lets you get to the top of Hyrule Castle, which has
What are
the
you
entrances
saying?
to Laser Cave and things like that. So it is theoretically possible for Kane to be in Turtle Rock, in entrance rando.
Looks like Duke is still desperately trying to find a way up there.
Yeah, fortunately everything is on the east side. To where he wants to go. I believe the old man is on the east side though, so he could save and quit out to there.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Actually, wait, no it wasn't. It was the Spectacle Rock entrance, so actually it isn't on that side.
Oh, it was?
You actually might not be able to get to Eastern Death Mountain except from ground level. Which is... well, he can also just hookshot across, but...
yeah, I think he realizes that now. Alright, looks like Duke finally found his way up Death Mountain. Probably gonna tackle Swamp 2 now.
Yep. Duke. I don't think Duke has. Oh no, Duke has seen the Ether tablet.
Yeah, he's probably going to check that too while he's up here.
Flexi is going to check left side first. This is Freda here.
And this is Herfy Durfy. One with a terrible microphone, apparently.
It's not too bad. It's weird that I actually noticed it more now that someone mentioned something, but before I barely noticed.
I'm sorry.
Fine. Okay, so at this point our runners are practically even, with Flexi a little bit ahead.
She's definitely ahead on the clearing front of Swamp.
Yep.
So we have seen that the Mire entrance requires bombos, right? That's what you said?
Correct. Unfortunately, Duke can't get there and Flexi didn't have bombos, so...
Yeah, but at this point we know that after Swamp Hell it's the last Chrysalis and Turtle Rock, so they don't even have to go there because it's a pendant dungeon, right? I mean...
Correct.
Assuming that pendant dungeon, whatever it is, hiding behind Mire, isn't holding an important item.
Which, if it's not in Swamp, it is definitely an available location.
Let's hope it doesn't get too trolly. We're also nearing the 2-hour mark here, which is absolutely not a surprise in Entrance Rando.
Not at all. Piece of hearts and bombs. Another item, another rupee. So far, Swamp has almost nothing. Big Key is on Argus too, which is mildly annoying. Especially if an item happens to be in Big Chest.
Yeah, I haven't been counting. I was going to ask if there is one or not, but I guess we'll find out if Flexi goes back or not.
Flexi did just do a menu, but I missed it.
Yeah, Eureka, they're allowed to take notes as much as they want. They're also allowed to use a tracker themselves and everything. As long as they don't read the chat here, or watch the stream, or talk to each other, or have someone else tell them something that they're not supposed to know, they can use whatever is at their disposal.
Correct. Flute, I believe, was in Mireshed. I'm just not sure where Mireshed is. Where was EP at? EP was a swamp area, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Did Duke ever check the Dark World Fairy bomb spot? Like next to his house, basically? Or
I don't think he did.
That's what it is.
Wait, I think he did check the Hype Cave spot. I don't remember where it went, though. So, since Flexi didn't go back in, I'm assuming she got all the items out of Swamp.
Yeah, I don't think they got Compass, so I think it has Compass. I've counted 5 items already, and I know I missed one, so...
Alright. Gonna open up the warp to Turtle Rock, though it requires ether as far as I remember.
Yep. Flexi's looking at that like, oh, well, so much for that. Flexi is still notably missing Bombos, but I believe she's about to go get it, actually, because I believe it was in this in this cave right here.
Bombo's wasn't C-shaped house, wasn't it?
Yeah, oh, that's right. C-shaped house was is on Death Mountain, but it's at the bottom of the hill here.
Yeah.
Oh, right. This cave is the Utter Sword.
Oh yeah, I remember. First sword upgrade for Duke. Though Duke is up to tempered now, so I guess he won't be too unhappy about missing out on the Hookshot Cave.
Yeah, fortunately, Hookshot Cave hasn't hurt him quite as bad as it could have. Definitely lost a little time from it, but...
Yeah, it could have been much worse.
Flexy's gonna bomb the entrance instead of running into it.
I sometimes dash into that and it doesn't, like, crumble and open up.
But she is gonna find Bombos here now, and that will probably lead her over to Mire area. Or the whatever dungeon Mire's at.
Yeah, if she remembers that Mire requires Bombos to open, I think that's probably her next play, and a good decision.
One silver arrow shot takes care of Argus. Has the big key, of course.
Duke was trying to open the big chest earlier without the big key, so I wonder if he might accidentally go back in.
Deflect. Oh, looks like she did remember about Mire.
Ah, yeah, looks like it. Get to see what pendant dungeon this is. Could either be Pod or Misery Mire, I guess. Or we saw Pod already, didn't we?
Duke is gonna make the play for the bomb. This could be a big play as well.
Ooh, yeah. And we'll find out if it actually sticks with you through save and quit. And it doesn't.
This is indeed Pod, so 5 more chests in here. Molly, if you look at the tracker, it looks like both have, well, one of them needs to be updated, but they both have 6 crystals at them.
It looks like Duke is a little bit stumped since he lost the bomb after saving and quitting, which I didn't know happened, so...
Well, I guess that answers that question. So he really needs to find the location that he missed and get the flute.
Yeah, the flute is really what he's missing here.
Which unfortunately almost all of us missed because of lag on Flexy's side. Trying to think of where he hasn't checked yet.
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused myself where he's trying to go.
Well, Flexy's getting all the keys from the bottom half of Pod at the moment, and a compass. Oh, I don't think either player has done purple chest yet. That's a great point, Hodsky.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Ooh, That would be harsh if it was in purple chest.
Well, I guess we'll see soon since Duke is picking it up, and he knows for sure that that one sticks with you through save and quit, so...
It actually might be Light World, Bonk Rock's Sylphid. Cause I'm pretty sure she got it right not long before she got EP. I know Duke has checked Dark World Bonk Rock. I don't know if he's checked Light World Bonk Rock.
Oh yeah, that's actually a good point. I don't think he checked it. I remember Flexi Bunny checking it, but I don't remember where it led.
And it's a single arrow. Swipes it out of annoyance and bomb.
Yeah, Duke obviously not very happy with that at all.
Can't say I blame him.
Flexi going up to the big chest area here now.
Yep, this is
We're
where
gonna
most
do
of
the
the
hammer jump.
I'm just gonna open it up.
Yeah, probably not a bad choice. Getting even more keys.
Yeah, Duke is definitely not sure what he's forgetting right now. I've been there before. I know how it feels. This is the worst feeling when you're doing entrance randomized, just because there's so many places to check. And there's the cane.
Oh boy! Finally, we find the cane.
Flexi is go.
Flexi is indeed go. Looks like she wants to check out the rest of the chest just to make sure.
Not sure for what at this point. She has silvers.
Yeah, I'm unsure myself.
Maybe she hasn't gotten big key yet, actually.
She found the big key on the other chest down there in that room where she found the cane.
Maybe she thinks she needs the mirror?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but...
At this point, I'm expecting mirror to be in the validation chest. Or something.
That would be pretty good.
So flute is indeed required, unfortunately, for Duke.
Yeah, he really needs to find that Meyer shed entrance somewhere.
Yeah, I think it might actually be the Light Orbital Bonk Rocks next to Link's house.
Lexi making her way into Turtle Rock. Probably going to be pretty quickly here.
Yep, just needs to find the big key, a couple other keys, and she can go. Once she gets halfway through, she can just skip to the mirror cave. She doesn't even technically need the big key because of it being on Hyrule Castle.
That is true.
Crystals and beating Aga 2 is required to finish the seed. For those wondering, so they do need to go back into Ganon's tower as well and both find Big Key and finish it.
Yeah, as that loss had just said, if you start fighting Ganon before you get the 7 crystals and defeat Aga 2, he will be invulnerable in Phase 4.
Duke turning in his mushroom, unfortunately never even finding the witch anyway. At this point, I'm guessing she's in Mimic Cave. I don't know if there's anywhere else she could be.
Yeah, I'm trying to think where else she could be, but I think I checked pretty much everything. Flexi not having too great of a time with the chomps here.
There's the big key. You actually... Oh no! Mirror is required! Oh no!
Oh boy, this
Oh
seed.
no! Mirror is required because you don't get the key at the start of... Wow. This is amazing.
Well, I suppose it kind of gives Duke a chance to catch up here.
Yeah. I guess he... Oh, he finally found a fire... Or not fire, a hookshot cave.
Oh, finally!
So that means Pod might actually have to be finished. And it could be on Sahasrara. It could lead to Ether, which makes you have to run all the way back up to... There's his butter. Oh, wow.
Oh man, but imagine if you actually
wait. Oh no, that's... Never mind, you still need that. I was thinking like you just do either one and get there, but no, you still need Mirror to get back, like...
Yeah.
Flexi is a little confused at the moment, but it's a really weird interaction with Entrance Rando because you can get to the back of Turtle Rock if it's not in vanilla location.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure if she knows what she needs to do or what she's missing. She seems pretty confused about where to go or what to do.
Oh, this is a killer seed, though. This is just rough.
Yeah, guys, settle in. We might be here for another while.
Suddenly very glad this got moved to earlier in the day, otherwise.
Yeah.
I probably would have had to go to work.
Well, it's already midnight here. I still got some time, but, you know...
Oh, unfortunately for Duke, he still has yet to figure that out himself, and without the flute, he's definitely behind a bit.
Absolutely. I'm really trying to think where Mirror could be at this point.
Helmassar or Sahasrara, I believe, are the two places. Or
Witch could also have it.
Well, or it could be Ether and the Witch has it, yes. Ether could also be on either of those two places.
Yeah, imagine if they need to get Ether.
Or it could be Ganon's Tower as well, as Chad is pointing out.
Oh, yeah, right.
That's a lot of chests, and they can now finish it.
Oh, man.
So now both of our players are playing the game of trying to figure out what possible locations they have forgotten about. Oh, Flexi never did the chicken cave.
Yeah, not really gonna pay off for her, sadly, but another location to check off the list, I guess.
Chicken cave, chicken house.
So, while we're watching these two run around like headless chickens trying to figure out where they can find their last missing items, I just want to give a quick shout out to SMBuy for making wonderful seats for this tournament.
And also hosting it, yes.
Yeah, obviously.
It's been a lot of fun so far, actually. It's only a couple days in, but even just practicing with this, I've been enjoying it, personally.
Yeah, as I said, I'm a little bit scared of entrance randomizers, but watching this tournament has been really fun so far.
wins my match. I don't know. Me and Ephraim have not really been able to figure out a time yet.
Oh, damn Europeans. Looks like Flexi decides to take the blacksmith back.
Say Duke has already. I forget if Duke or Flexi were the ones. Is the one that didn't finish TT. It was Flexi earlier, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think it was her.
Oh, Flexi's finally doing the trip with the. I like how he picked up the fairies and then save and quit anyway. So Flexi's probably going to do this and probably going to go do the purple chest as well, which will ultimately lead to a single arrow. Oh, at plus 10 more arrows.
Arrows from these guys.
So Duke did do this. This was Fat Fairy.
Oh, which reminds me, that fairy entrance could still be something. Might be the witch's hut at this point.
Unfortunately, they can't do it without the mirror. So
Oh, right.
it wouldn't really help. I'm relatively certain at this point it's the Light World Bonk Rock actually, Sylphin. So I remember Duke doing the Light World or the Dark World one on a run through. Checking pedestal. Yeah, pedestal's not going to be anything.
Yeah, it can't be at this point.
Oh, she is checking Batman though. She's not done that yet. Getting her blue cane, which is not that useful.
Yeah, at this point, really, probably more of a disappointment than any help.
Ugh. Poor Duke. Running around the locations he had checked at the beginning just because, well, she hasn't finished yet, so I guess I have to keep trying to find this.
Yeah, it's gotta be an awful feeling just running around and hoping to find something that makes it so you can finally finish.
Yeah, in a SRL race recently, I had a similar situation where I had checked everything. I was missing flippers, I believe, to finish Swamp, or to do Swamp. It was the last crystal, and I just had no idea where it was at. It turns out it was behind, or at Sazrala, which was from an Eastern Palace Green Pendant, which I had cleared earlier, but I hadn't actually killed the boss.
Oh no.
But since I checked it off without, because I had gotten all the items, I just forgot about it.
Yeah. That guy really hides a surprising amount of useful items sometimes. Like, most of the time he just gives you crap, but sometimes he just really blocks you from progressing anywhere.
Oh, looks like Flexi's getting the old man as well.
Only 5 rupees there.
Unfortunately.
Looks like Duke is going back into Ice Palace, which was... Oh, no, he is.
No, just checking this. I think he's correctly deduced that it's an overworld location, since his dungeon tracking is probably pretty accurate.
Yeah. Going back to check Death Mountain, even though I think he pretty much cleared it out completely.
Yeah, he's already checked everything here before.
I hope he doesn't end up going back into Ganon's tower and sees that one chest that he missed, all hopeful, and then it turns out to just be a heart piece.
Oh.
That would be heartbreaking.
Flexi finding an item, also being hopeful, and being like, oh, well, that was actually nothing. At this point, Duke is still looking for the flute, which is, I'm about 90% certain, based on what he's checked again so far, and what I remember, is in the bonk rocks next to Link's house. And then he also needs to go get the cane in Pod, and then catch up to where Flexi is at, which is the mirror required to get to the back half of Turtle Rock.
Yeah, if Duke thinks he has it rough right now, he'll probably be ripping his hair out once he gets to Turtle Rock.
Ooh, it looks like Flexi is actually remembered GT is going to go finish that up, which at this point has a pretty high likelihood of having the mirror in it.
Yeah, it has to have something at least.
Another 7 odd chests. 7 or 8 chests. I don't know how many of them have keys, but...
Is this the only thing that she can do right now? I think it is, right?
Outside of Pod and... Oh, she's checking the big chest.
Oh no, I hope she goes back to GT.
Yeah, I think she will. Red Meringue. Find him.
Filling out that inventory nicely.
Yeah, she didn't save out, quit out, so she's going to GT.
Yeah, very nice.
But yeah, outside of the GT chest, it's Pod, Helmosaur, and Sahasrahla.
Oh yeah, right. She didn't kill Helmosaur.
I remember Sahasrahla was in an interesting place as well. Or no, that was the other Steam. I don't remember where Sahasrahla was.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask. So if this has... Oh
Oops.
no, she gets grabbed by a wall master.
Duke holding out hope for the... And once again, we still have the possibility that one of these, instead of getting Mirror first, we get Ether, and it's required to get into the Mirror and Escape, of all places. That would be delicious if Mirror was an escape.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that before she got grabbed by a wall master. If this has Ether, we're in for a long one.
If this has Ether, I'd be curious to see what the item chain is. Okay, almost a left to right side GT.
The item could also still be in GT Big Chest, couldn't it?
It could definitely be there. Curious if she'll check it before going up. Bombs. Key. Key's a heart. And big key. The last chest.
Alright, at least it's the big key. So, pretty much the big chest has to have something.
And she has to go do the slow way of getting out because she doesn't have a mirror. Oh.
I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, there she goes.
Tile room has already been checked by Duke. Does not have an item.
Are you sure about that?
Relatively? I thought I remember someone doing it.
No, he couldn't get in there because he doesn't have the cane, right?
Oh, that's a good point. I'm definitely thinking of the other CD.
Yeah, it gets a little bit complicated. We're just doing commentary, imagine playing.
I was just watching it, yeah. When I do more than like 1 or 2 seeds in a row, it starts getting...
I can only imagine that it's much worse in entrance randomizer than it already is in normal rando.
Yep. Yeah, I haven't seen him check the bonk rocks again, so he definitely, I think, just forgot about that place. Which, I understand, I've done that before too. I didn't realize... I usually do the dark ones that I had forgotten before, but... It's important to remember that both of the bonk rocks are in the same location there, and both have a location.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just gonna say, as that loss in the chat footage, he kind of forgot about the big chest. I guess she wants to check the rest here first. I mean, there's really only validation chests left here in this way, right?
There's 4 chests up here, so...
Oh, right.
A lot more likely to be up here as opposed to in big key chest. But... it's a long run back here to get it, to check it again if it turns out to be there.
Oh yeah, Egg makes a good point. This also unlocks the
hall. There, found sauce rolling.
Oh man, he's so close to the rocks that he needs to check too.
Oh yeah. Have they not done well yet? Actually, I think Ak is right. I don't remember seeing well yet. So it could actually be in well after GT, after Aga 2.
Maybe I'm thinking of the other seed now, but I think we've seen well. I'm not 100% sure.
I know last seed it was in Escape Hyrule Castle.
Well, we'll see. Looks like Foxy's gonna finish up here anyways.
I don't think I remember seeing it in this seed, so...
Yeah, I might be thinking of the race that was on before.
Duke, check the bonk rocks, please, Duke. We need a race.
Really
Duke has me thinking, like, what is going on that Foxy hasn't finished yet? It's like, at this point, your nerves are just, like, shot, and just have no idea. Like, how is my opponent not finished yet? I've been checking places for, like, 20 minutes that I've already checked.
Yeah, it's gotta be a little bit nerve-wracking. Foxy doing her Lam-Ola's refight here.
Yep. Yeah, Kane was in pod. Which is in the mire area, which flute is needed, which he needs the flute for.
Which we've determined is in Mire Shed, which must be the bonk rocks near Link's house.
He's going down to that area again. I wonder if he's gonna check the Dark World one and realize that he might not check the Light World one.
Fingers crossed.
It's like, nope, I definitely did Spike Cave already. I remember that.
Yeah, it's gotta be really painful to just recheck all the areas that you think you've done, but you're not quite 100% sure anymore.
Yep, he's gonna go check Dark Shopping Mall. Well, Fluxy's checking the chest at the top here, which has the first shield? Have I really not found a single shield this game?
Apparently not.
Wow.
Oh man, the seed is absolutely crazy.
Somebody, you're my favorite.
So let's see.
2 chests left in GT. Let's see what this one is.
Another shield.
Come on, 3rd shield invalidation chest. Come on.
Alright, here's the validation chest.
For it. Wait for it. And yes!
Oh my god, you can't be serious. Come on. Come on.
This is fantastic. This is...
I'm very happy that this is my commentary debut. This is the craziest seed I've ever seen.
It's still not as good as 3-sword silver rando room, but that was close.
Yeah, it's true, it's not, but 3 shields in a row.
And still no mirror, by the way.
Nope, absolutely no mirror.
Well, let's see our Aga 2. So we're at 2 rounds of Aga 2 so far. Oh, there's 2 hits. Only 1 on that one, though.
Now barely misses the double.
Just barely. Ooh. Interesting positioning for that one. Okay, this is a little bit easier. Ooh, only hit the 1, though. Okay, I think that was 4? 4 or 5?
Yeah.
Was it?
One of those.
There we go. Got a good, at least a double on that one, so. Well, what do we think is in, well, the well, I guess, guys? What's in the well? Is it going to be ether or mirror?
I want you to be both.
Wouldn't surprise me. And don't forget, we still have big chest.
Oh yeah, GT big chest is still a thing. Alright, here we go, let's see.
This is also the latest you'll ever see of this place. And it's a bottle. Nope, 3 chests left. Which one is it? Boomerang!
Oh no, shovel! I'm kidding!
Oh no!
Oh my god, okay, I'm giving up.
The seed!
This is insanity. The shovel spot is gonna have ether, and it's gonna be like super crazy.
Oh my goodness. What have you done to us? If they find mirror, we don't need ether, so at this point to keep it going, ether has to be there, and you have to go back up into escape. I'm betting this is mirror though, right here.
It has to be. Oh, it's a red rupee. What?
Oh no! Wait. Oh yeah, we're back to either big chest or pod / Sawzrolla.
Oh my god. This is the worst. I hope you feel bad, SMBI. I really do hope you feel horrible.
No, I didn't say it had to be the mirror. I said I'm betting on it being the mirror. 20 rupees is delicious.
Yeah, I agree. This is definitely going to be an interesting post-game interview, if they both even want to do it after all this.
I know it.
I'd be like, thanks.
Flexy's just on the goose hunt that never ends, and just checking pedestal.
Just to make sure.
Just couch cash, of course. Meanwhile, poor Duke is just still can't remember that one spot that he hasn't checked.
Yeah, and at this point he's got to be really wondering what's up with Flexi and why she hasn't finished yet.
Yeah.
She's going back to pod at least, so she's
going to pod first. That's more items, so I guess that's fair.
So are we hoping for Ether and Helmasaur then?
Or at Sahasrara.
Oh yeah, that would be
because this is
better.
the Green Pendant dungeon. Yes, they have checked Ether Tablet.
I'm still kind of in disbelief here at what we're seeing.
This is like, and this is all because there was no key in Turtle Rock.
It could have been so easy
to get to the back. This is crazy. Hey! Duke found Meyer's shed.
Oh man, finally.
I didn't even see where it was at. I don't even think that was Bonk Rocks. I think it was somewhere else.
Flute. There's the flute.
I hope someone was actually watching, because I wasn't.
I wasn't either.
I just kind of looked over like, oh, he found Meyer's shed.
Yeah, we'll never know.
Oh, it was in Dark World Lumberjack Cave. Oh no.
Oh man.
Oh, that's a hard spot to miss. So it wasn't Light World Bonk Rock. Wow. Well, Duke, he probably can't catch up, but we can hope. Probably
definitely hope.
Best case for Duke at this point is that it's in the big chest.
Yeah, that's probably his best scenario.
So that at least gives him a minor chance, but at least he's not stuck anymore.
Yeah, at least he can progress at some point.
As he spams flute, not knowing if we're using his thing or not.
Alright, let's see what Helmasaur's got for us.
I do not know if there's an item on Helmasaur or not. I'm assuming there wasn't because Flexi didn't go to him.
Yeah, I think it has to be the green pendant that leads to Sahasrara, and he gives you whatever. Otherwise, I think she would have just completed it instead of leaving.
Yeah, but she might have just been thinking she's in go mode, because I would have.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it just bombs. So it was an item, but it wasn't. It wasn't a progression item.
Now, does she remember where Sahasrara was?
Do you find the sick kid? Oh, you know what would be terrible is if it was actually Witch's Hut in vanilla Spike, or not Spike Cave, Mimic Cave entrance.
Oh, that would be gross.
You're like, hey, it's items! Oh, it's not useful items.
Yeah.
Looks like she remembers. She wrote it down.
Yeah, looks like she's going straight there.
Always important.
Oh, fingers crossed for Ether.
Mirror is needed to get to the back half of Turtle Rock because there wasn't a key in the first portion, or enough keys in the first portion. And you can get, and since it's on Hyrule Castle, you can get to it from the pyramid in Dark World. Okay, is it Ether or Mirror? Mirror!
Yay, it's the Mirror. Bummer.
That was still amazing.
Yeah, that was absolutely unbelievable.
Oh. Sahasrara with the mirror.
Where are you going, Flexi?
And I'm sure Flexi's having the same, like, how has he not finished yet? I could have gotten that a long time ago if I just finished Pod.
Yeah, I'm sure they're both wondering what's going on with the other guy, but seeing how trolly this is, they can't be too surprised.
Indeed. Don't tell me that it had teeth. 9-item chain. I think that's like the lowest item chain we've had in a tournament race so far. Given we've only had like 4, but...
Alright, here we go.
Hey! Now watch there not be a key in the... Where you go? Need a key. This is what got you here in the first place, Flex.
Yeah, at least she has the riot shield.
Single rupee.
Just to rub it in.
Bombs. Watch her have to backtrack for the frickin' key still.
Oh, come on. That would be the best end to the seed.
Oh no.
Oh, yep, here it is. And we're backtracking. No, where are you going, Flexi?
Why? Oh, that's where I would go, because it's faster to go this way.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
So don't have to go through that big dark room if you don't have to.
This better have a freaking key. There we go.
Just end the seed already.
Yeah, that seems... the endless trolling.
Troll that never ends. Watch Ether be on Trinex.
That would be pretty good. Yeah, it looks like Flexi is tilting a little bit. Who can blame her after all that?
I would be exhausted after that.
Yeah, I'm not sure I would have. Like, I mean, okay, it's a tourney race, so I probably would have tried to finish it. But if this wasn't a tourney race, I would have forfeited probably long ago.
Yeah.
At least Buttersword Trinex isn't too bad.
Yeah, they have all the gear in the world, at least. Except for Ethan.
Yeah, 16 hearts, red, mail, Buttersword, silver arrows. Can't get much better than that.
Oh, and Duke's gonna start running into the same issue as Lexi. He just immediately quit out of pod.
But wait, he didn't actually? Is the tracker lagging behind, or did he actually not get the cane?
He did.
Oh, okay.
He just quit right after, and tracker hasn't quite updated yet.
Oh, alright. I was worried that he quit before he actually got the cane.
Does Flexi remember where Ganon was now? I'm not sure I do. Actually, no, I was in a Sanctuary again, that's right.
Oh, yeah, right. Oh, Duke, if only you knew what we know.
He thinks the pain is over.
It's only just starting.
Oh, it's only a map. We'll be fine. The worst part is it gives you a key in the back of Hookshot, or the lantern area, just to tease you. Then doesn't give you a key yet. What's it called?
Yeah, just to rub it in a little bit. Oh, that's interesting, Dave. I wonder how they never got there.
There was in Spectacle Rock Cave? They both went the back half of it. See, I don't think either of them actually went down and jumped to the spiral cave entrance. So that was probably one of the entrances to get there.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, and I'm just throwing in all the teleports just to make it last a little bit longer.
Of course.
And here's Duke at his last chest, really hoping this is a key.
It's the big key.
The big key. It is a key of sorts.
Flexi might be a little bit careful with mana here, but should be fine. 2. Didn't get the glitch, but
Yeah, she should be alright.
three. One more arrow, and GG. Wow, the official time up here shortly. Oh, looks like finish of the official time of 2:40:56.
GG to Flexi. Let's see if Duke wants to continue this horrible thing. Oh, he's going right back to pod, so he at least has the right idea.
Looks like Duke is going right back to pod. Oh, wow.
That sure was something.
That was something, all right. See if we can get a Flexi in here.
Yeah, I'm sure she has a couple of choice words for the seed and for Senpai in particular.
She in this chat. Okay, looks like we're gonna get Flexi in here. Just some of the mover.
Yeah, it's just gonna take a second here. I'm sure Fiesela's on it. Or Senpai, one of them.
Someone, yeah.
Really out of practice.
Hello there, Flexi.
Hi.
Hi, Flexi. How are you feeling? Congratulations.
That was why? Why did I need?
Yeah, had a pretty good seed there, I think, right?
Yeah, you know that was pretty fun. And when I found out I needed the mirror, I was like, "Rah!"
Yeah.
To be fair,
That's kind
we
of
were
our
kinda-
reaction. We're like, okay, well, it's pretty much done at this point. She's in Gomo. She has this thing. Then you get to the chain chomp room and you can't get through the door. You're like, I'm like, no, it's required. You have to have the mirror to get to the back.
I know. I was like, did I stupid and not open a chest or something? Which is why I went back and checked. Because that would be just my luck.
Yeah, it was pretty painful to watch. Though at the end, I have to admit, we were kind of hoping that Sahasrara would give you ether, so you'd have to go into what is the Turtle Rock entrance.
Oh, that would have hurt so much.
The shovel
like-
troll, though, that was a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Shovel Troll was real good.
Unfortunately, poor Duke forgot and never ended up making it to the Dark World blacksmith, or not blacksmith, Dark World lumberjack area. So he never got the flute until about 15 minutes ago, maybe.
Oh. That's too bad.
So it was really stuck.
Man, like, I thought I got a bunch of things late. Like, I'm pretty sure I got the boots later than I should have.
Yeah, he got them first, but you weren't too far behind.
Yeah, it was surprisingly close for a very long time.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, by the time you guys had gotten to the point of finishing everything but Turtle Rock and the other dungeon now, Swamp, you were basically tied. Like, you were both doing Swamp at the same time. But he never got the flute, and after that it just kind of fell apart.
yeah.
And how about those 3 shields in a row in Ganon's tower at the end there?
that was nice, I guess. I mean, it meant I didn't have to do laser skip, so I'm happy.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, when you got the first one, I'm like, wait, have they not gotten a single shield this seed?
Nope.
Somehow?
And then just to round it off, the laser room didn't even have a key for you.
Yeah, I was like, that was a bit of a pain.
Yep.
So, Duke here is just finishing up Pod. He just killed Helmasaur, so hopefully he remembers where Sahasrahla is and goes right there.
He did find him again, so I assume he did.
Yeah, he probably does. He was just there a while ago. He started rechecking everything that he already did before for like, I don't know, it felt like 20 or 30 minutes at least.
He basically rechecked all of Overworld, yeah. It's very unfortunate. But
Well, yeah,
it happens.
GG to you. Won your first game, even though it couldn't have been much trollier than it was.
Not the trolliest seed I've had, but that one's definitely a troll seed to some extent.
Yeah, it was mostly the end of that one that was just really trolly.
Yeah.
Like, it was only, I think Dave said it was only ended up actually being a 9-chain seed. Like, it wasn't even that big of an item chain, it was just where stuff was, and...
Yeah, at least it didn't have the good old go into a dungeon to find an item to go somewhere else to find an item to go back into that dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the only double dipping you had to do was Pod, right?
That's the only one I did. That's not the only. I don't know if I had to. I think, yeah, I definitely could have beat it right then, but without the mirror, I was like, I don't want to walk all that way.
Yeah, I think Ganon's Tower was the only dungeon you had to go into twice. And it's Ganon's Tower, so it usually happens.
Yeah, you needed that cane for right side. But you needed to go in first to get the hits.
Yep. Oops, this is like Duke is finding... We're looking for Sahasrahla.
Yeah, I'm wondering where he's going. Jumps down the bridge in misery, I assume.
Every heart piece. Wow.
Well, sadly, it looks like he doesn't really remember where Sahasrahla was.
I think he might be trying to find the, what's gonna end up being Ether Medallion. Just remember, it ended up being Spectacle Rock Cave was Ether Medallion. Apparently, and, neither of you actually ever found that entrance.
Nope.
Other than this entrance, which you can't get there from here. Yeah, I think it's on, like, Spiral Cave entrance. So I don't think either you went into that one.
Come on, Duke. Let's go back to Sahasrahla and end
One mirror usage.
Sorry about that.
this. That's alright.
Oh, you're fine. I think Duke is gonna go do Ganon's Tower now.
Yep. So yeah, I wrote down where the important stuff was that I might need to get back to.
Yeah, we saw you pretty much went a beeline to Sazerel after Helmasar.
Yeah. So early on, if there was a lot of me wandering around and not moving very efficiently, that was me attempting to write things down at the same time.
Yeah.
No, it happens. I always have that problem when I try to click something on my tracker. I just run into walls for a couple seconds for no reason.
Yeah, I try to do as much as I can during transitions, but I've had an issue lately where I'll go back and like hit some of the tracker's locations, but I'll do it after. Like, I won't save a location that I needed to save, and then forget where it's at later. So, you need to work on it.
Yeah, I usually, well, my item tracker, I usually do it during screen transitions or going upstairs or stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't really have a location tracker so much as a piece of paper with a bunch of stuff written on it.
Hey, it works.
No.
It works.
Yeah.
So, what do we think here? Do we think Duke's going to be happy about finding his 3 shields, or would he rather have a mirror?
Well, of course he'd rather have a mirror than a mirror shield, but
Figures
a
can't
start,
be choosers, okay?
it's something.
I think if I remember correctly, the tile room only had a small key.
Yeah. When I finally found the well, I was like, okay, the mirror's gotta be in here, right? Right?
Right? We were expecting something, and then I saw a shovel, I'm like, no.
Yeah, we were both expecting something to be in the well, and then with the shovel, we were like, alright, it's gotta be at the shovel spot, right? And then it was just 20 rubies.
Rip.
Oh, it gets grabbed by the wallmaster.
Yeah, mirror tricks definitely get there's some weird mirror locations that you don't think of a lot of the time. That especially people crop up in full. Like I had a seed once where in a full entrance shuffle where the cane was in the race game, in like World Kakariko, but EP was the entrance into the race game, so you couldn't get there without mirror.
Oh, yeah, mirroring to that is a pain. Well, if you mirror in before the race starts, it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you... I think there might be a spot where you can mirror directly to the item, but I haven't found it.
Yeah, I usually just mirror to the start of the race.
Alright, let's hope that Duke's second attempt at the torch room here goes a little better than the first one.
There we go. Oh, also an interesting note was, doesn't look like either of you really knew about Quick Swap for most of the run.
Oh, right. I completely forgot about that.
It's okay, you weren't the only one. Duke has used it only a few times the entire run.
I never used it before. I had to ask how to use it before the race started, and then I completely forgot it existed.
Yeah.
Alright, I've just been informed by the powers that be that we're gonna continue this cast for another 10 minutes, but there's something else coming up on this channel. So, Let's hope that Duke can manage to finish up here in the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, well, we're all rooting for him. Root.
Yep. Oh, that's gonna be... He's trying to check big chest.
Oof.
Is he gonna try to go back for it?
Looks like no. Or?
Yeah, he's gonna go back for it.
I don't know what's in there. I didn't check it.
Yeah, we don't know. We know it can't be anything too important, really. I just hope it's not ether, because that might lead him to the completely wrong place.
Wait, didn't you say ether was in
Oh, right.
Spectacle Rock? Let's see. I don't think I found the blue boomerang.
He found it somewhere, I believe.
Yeah, one of you had it at the end.
Okay, then it literally can't be anything.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything.
Because
Probably
I've
just-
seen the fourth bottle and the rest of my tracker is full.
Yeah. It must be bombs or rupees or something, since he found all the heart pieces too, so it can't be one of those.
Oh, that's right. You found it in the well, actually. Hey, you made it. Oh, it's the middle cave in the east of Mountain. Okay.
Yeesh, that's a difficult one to get to.
No, Duke, go left. Right is bad. Unless he really wants to fight Ice Armos again.
I think that's just a force of habit.
Yeah, definitely. It's not really... Big Chest isn't really something you ever see.
Or maybe he just doesn't know that that door connects there. 'Cause usually you see the big chest by heading past the Ice Armor.
At least he's got the silver, so it's going to be relatively quick.
Yep.
And it's a red rupee.
So it looks like with that win, you're going to be up against Orphis in the next round, who we just saw right before this.
Oh boy.
Fine.
Hey, come on now.
As you saw, this is entrance. Anything could happen.
Yeah.
Things could happen.
Oh, I'll have my work cut out for me on that one for sure.
Oh wait, no, you'll be fighting Ampharos. Sorry, Ampharos one. I'm done.
Okay, so
I didn't even have to look at chat before that. I know they're already correcting me, but yeah. I was looking at the wrong bracket. I was looking at my incorrect prediction bracket as opposed to the bracket.
Oh yeah, I still have to make one of those.
There we go. That's the right bracket. Like I said, anything could happen. It'll be fine.
Sure, Schwartz.
Duke is getting closer and closer to his shields finally.
Yeah, it's funny that the shields were all in pretty much the same place.
3 chests in a row. Like, even when you were fighting Moldorm, I was like, well, I would laugh if Mirror's in this last chest here after. I can't talk anymore. It's been 3 hours. I was cheering for it. Let's go with that. Okay, and as mentioned already, we're probably going to be continuing this for another couple minutes here, and then we're going to have to move on to the next event that's happening on Speed Gaming. For those wanting to watch more entrants, we are going to shortly have another race starting over on... Shoot, where's that channel name? On the Randomizer Mania channel. And here, I believe, will probably be a Metroid randomizer. Not 100% certain on that, but...
Yeah, just checked the schedule for Speed Gaming, and we have Super Metroid Rando coming up here after this one.
Excellent, so Rando wherever you go.
All the randos we could want.
It's like Speed
Super
Gaming
Metroid
2.
Rando is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's fun to watch. I've been watching that a bit myself. Looks like Speed Gaming 2 also has a Super Metroid Rando in progress.
So, much harder than this game.
Yeah.
So we get to see Duke pick up his final shield, and I think it's gonna cut it pretty close to when we'll have to cut this off, sadly. Duke not very happy about it, slashing the chest a couple times.
And who can blame him?
Indeed.
Yeah, not just 2 shields in, or 3 shields in GT, 3 shields in a row in the upper part of GT.
It's the last one in validation chest. Ooh, nice triple. I think that was a triple. And then blue ball. Oh, that wasn't a triple. Darn.
No, I think it was just a double.
So, he's gonna go on to the well and find his shovel, which he'll probably check for 20 rupees, and then we'll have to hope that he remembers to go to Sahasrara, which is really the only option left at that point.
Yep. Bombs. Bottle. The boomerang. The troll shovel. Surely it has to be a shovel, right?
It must be.
Yeah, I mean, we went through all of that just to get the shovel. There's gotta be something there.
It's gotta be there.
What else could it possibly be?
Did he ever find the potion shop?
No,
Nope.
I'm pretty sure it has to be at the Mimic Cave.
Actually, I didn't find Bomb Shop either.
Bomb Shop was at the Dark World bottom entrance. Or Dark Death Mountain left side bottom entrance.
Oh, that. Oh, right. I was about to say, how the heck do you get the bomb over there? But there's.
It's yeah, the same size as Spike Cave basically. You just jump down and go to the left.
Though we have found out from Duke that the bomb does not stay with you if you save and quit.
Correct.
But you could still mirror and fly. But considering we're looking for the mirror.
Nope, Duke is going back into
Oh no.
DR.
Has he gotten the items from the entrance already?
Yeah. I think he's double checking to make sure he didn't forget something.
Fair enough. Considering I did that.
Yeah. It's a lot of, is this actually happening going on both sides? Is this real life?
Is this just fantasy?
We're just caught
in a
landslide.
landslide?
No, it's
You got it.
I can't resist. I like my favorite song.
Yeah,
It is a very good song.
it's a great
Can't
song.
even argue with that.
The frustrated. Oh, poor Duke.
Yeah, I think he completely forgot about Sahasrara.
I just said that he must have forgotten something in the SRL chat.
Yep.
As he gets bodied by the skeleton head.
Alright guys, looks like we're at about the time limit for this one, so thanks a lot for watching. A big shout out to my co-commentator Freddy, a big shout out to Flexi, GG again.
Thank you.
And Freddy, take us out if you want.
Yeah, thank you for giving me the chance to commentate. I had a great time. Thanks for SMI for running it. Thank you to Herfy for being an excellent co-commentator. And thank you for Flexi and Duke for being great runners and real troopers through this seed. And yeah, with that, we'll take it away for the Super Metroid Rando.